It seems most Americans are unhappy with the policy decisions being made by House Republicans. The latest represents Lauren Boebert, Republican Colorado, who served on the House Judiciary Committee, recently explained that Twitter posted some of the House GOP's attention decisions, and, surprise, it's another Hunter Biden laptop. On February 8, 3 former Twitter employees will appear before the Oversight Committee to discuss the investigation into the Hunter Biden laptop story and other matters, he said. The work begins. What part of the American people care about the research that, in fact, does not exist in the planning process, as some Republican leaders say? According to a new CNN poll, 73% of Americans say Republican leaders are not paying enough attention to the country's most important issues, as the outlet summed it up. While most disapproved of the leadership of either party in the House, the approval of Republicans leading their party's House caucus was higher than the disapproval of Democratic leaders, which included Representatives Hakeem Jeffries, New York, Catherine Clark, Massachusetts, and others. Republican approval is 67%, while Democrat disapproval is only 59%. Some of the high levels of opposition to the Republican approach lead to the party's presence in the House supporting a large amount of opposition from Republican voters themselves. A total of 46% of respondents registered with the GOP or, among independents, based on it, found that the leaders of the party do not show commitment to the most important things, as reported by CNN. Looking at the issue from another rhetorical lens, a near majority of Americans identified the economic crisis as their most important personal concern, not anything used computer-made. The point of contention for Republicans is that coverage of the device's content is said to have been temporarily banned on social media platforms, but coverage is still fast elsewhere, and it's not as if the news hasn't come out yet. One can post parts or references to the message, even if they are not direct links. A powerful plot uncovers a conspiracy to rig the 2020 presidential election. Elsewhere, Republicans are shaping more of their political agenda for the next 2 years, including inquiries among party members and the Biden family's own Oversight Committee, though that won't go well. As the Republicans might expect. According to a letter from the Department of Justice and Representative Jim Jordan, Republican Ohio, who is the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, who rejected the prospect of giving him extensive information about the ongoing criminal investigation, the chairman of the Oversight Committee Representative James Comer, Republican Kentucky, also recently faced another delay in his request for federal financial records related to the Bidens. Comer pursues what is known as a suspicious activity report, which must be filed in cases where one day's transactions total more than $10,000, a very important basis for concluding any type of corruption. The purpose of making this complaint is to strive to provide a basis for seeing if there is anything worth pursuing, and the letter sent to Comer about the Treasury Department documents explained the nature of the information and the difficult task of keeping it confidential.